Yes, in this department, we pride ourselves in being able to put students through a transformative program. You come into the program, you achieve personal transformation, but intellectual transformation as well. Why? Because we combine your lived reality with formal knowledge on leadership.
The exposure to new perspectives on security issues is amazing. I've come to realize that so many things that I never thought have anything to do with security are actually interlinked with security.
The thing I like about the course is that it allows for not just the student and teacher interaction, but also student-to-student interactions. We are practically given case study, real life scenarios where we are asked to interrogate the leadership issues that are facing the developing world and how we as potential leaders can transform those scenarios.
We need to know that governance is the link between security and development. The one should be able to enable the other one to perform, and it is us who will provide the students with the means, the technical means, and the understanding on how to analyze situations, which will finally bring them to a state that allows them to eventually become advisors and policy advisors in the field themselves.
Of course, we all know about the various conflicts associated with oil, with solid mineral resources like diamonds, and quite a number of all these resources. But we also focus on other natural resources that are quite vital to governance, but maybe have not caused conflict on such a scale as oil and diamond, like water, like pastoralism, and quite a number of other things. So we try as much as possible to appreciate all the complexities associated with these natural resources and to situate them within the whole issue of governance.
When you come onto this program, you are exposed to various dimensions, various perspectives of leadership, which you can apply not just in your day-to-day living, but in your professional environment, in societal context, in such a way that you're able to problem solve differently, you're able to lead differently, and your decision-making will be different.
I've seen that security is not what a layman on the street thinks it is out there. World leaders generally are overlooking these issues. This is a place to be for anyone who has burning passions to see a changed, developing world.
I think what really is special and unique about these programs and our department is basically the network that you'll be exposed to. Our academics are experts in their field academically, but they're also involved with practitioners and in the policy making spaces that you're interested in. They're involved with conferences and training programs with groups like the UN, the African Union, regional organisations and civil society groups from all over the world. You'll get a chance to interact with those academics and other members of those networks.
Most of our students have actually gone on to a wide array of different careers from international organizations, private and public sectors, as well as staying in academia, pursuing PhD at the moment in different countries.
This course provides me the right platform and the tools to meet today's and tomorrow's challenges. And I'm sure that once I go back and rejoin my work in the public sector, I can make more meaningful contribution.
I'm interested in business and private sector investment in Africa and its potential to really fuel development. But I have a lot of colleagues who are looking at working for NGOs, they're looking at contributing to think tanks and working for regional and international organizations.
Students have a range of options, both within the department and in the Global Institute as a whole. We have optional modules that range from studying the diaspora, youth and developing societies, the governance of security, and at the Global Institute you can study modules that focus on China, India, Russia, Brazil.
The variety of students that we get on the courses always really impresses and amazes me. I'm a PhD student here and also a research assistant, so each year I get to meet the different MSc students we have here, and they really do come from all parts of the world: North America, South America, Europe, Africa, Asia, and that's a really exciting part of the work I do here, is meeting this variety of students.
I'm a Londoner through and through, and I never stop discovering very exciting things that this city has to offer. London is so multicultural and multidimensional, and everything worth happening happens right here. So at King's, you're at the very centre of it all. Apart from it being a global university, this degree program is actually within the Global Institutes. So you can walk down the corridor and literally hear about 15 to 20 different accents, and each individual are coming from their individual home countries with their own experiences. So it makes the whole program very refreshing.
When I was at King's, it wasn't just about the great core modules that gave a really deep academic insight into my field of study, but it was the range and breadth of seminars and events that are ongoing at King's throughout the year, which you can do in addition to your studies, that really made life interesting at King's.
It's kind of different. You're like a part of a family, and you're free to to express yourself, to actually ask questions.
For me, the future is now. What I want to do in future, I've already started doing it, equipping myself to make impact, for my voice to be heard. Everything I've learned here, everything I will continue to learn, I want to put them into practice to effect change in Africa and in the developing world generally. I want my voice to be heard and my impact to be felt in the field of peace and security.